Hello, welcome to another episode of Weird Origin with Andu and Omari. Hi, I am Anduin. Today we are dissecting a linguistic sleight of hand that has fooled consumers and debaters for a century. A phrase born in the smoky backrooms of early 20th century retail and now plaguing our digital discourse. The term is Bate-and-Switch, a deceptive sales tactic first codified in the 1920s and legally recognized by the Federal Trade Commission in the 1960s. Where a merchant lures a customer with an attractive but unavailable offer, the bait, only to pressure them into purchasing a more expensive or inferior item. The switch. The etymology is brutally literal. Bait comes from the Old French battre, meaning to beat or strike, while switch simply denotes the act of changing one thing for another. It is a system designed to exploit human psychology, assuming the customer is a fish to be caught rather than a rational actor to be engaged. But here is where the irony thickens and where we introduce a necessary correction to the code of civil discourse. What if we change just 2 letters? What if we replaced the trap with a tool for truth? Enter the concept of bait and switch. The word bait is an aphonetic form of abate, derived from the same old French root abattre, meaning to beat down or lessen. To bait means to restrain, to moderate, or to hold back. As in the phrase with bated breath, in a bait and switch maneuver. The speaker intentionally baits or lessens the aggressive tone of the debate, honoring the intellect of their opponent by creating a peaceful, non-coercive environment. This is not a trap but an invitation. Then comes the switch. Once the defensive walls are lowered, the perspective is gently switched to reveal the underlying truth or logical fallacy. Not to trick the listener but to allow them to see the contradiction themselves. This transforms the interaction from a predatory hunt into a collaborative search for reality. It is a systems thinking approach to language, where the input determines the output. If you input bait, you get a defensive customer. If you input bait, you get an engaged thinker. By coining and utilizing bait and switch, we are not just playing with words. We are rewriting the social contract of debate to assume rationality rather than prey. So the next time you see a headline designed to outrage or an argument designed to trap, ask yourself, if the speaker's trying to catch you, or if they are trying to connect with you, are they using bait to hook your emotions? Or are they baiting their own ego to make space for your reason? The difference is only 2 letters, but the outcome is the difference between a transaction and a transformation.
Thank you for joining me. Until next time.